Today, we're taking a trip across North Carolina to look at 6 low-priced farmhouses that offer land, character, and room to build a life that actually feels peaceful. These homes come from towns where community still matters, where you can hear crickets at night, and where the land gives you options you might not get anywhere near a big city. If any of these homes catch your attention, all the links are in the description below so you can take a closer look. Let's dive right into our first stop. We're starting off in Spring Hope, a small, quietly historic community in Nash County. It's the kind of place where neighbors still wave, where the local post office knows your name, and where life moves at a slower, more grounded pace. The town blends agriculture, open fields, and a charming downtown with old storefronts and community events that give it heart. You're close enough to Rocky Mountain Wilson to get what you need, but far enough out that you truly feel rural. For about $159,000, you're getting a 2,270 square foot farmhouse on 1.69 acres of land. And that space alone sets this property apart. Inside, the home gives you 2 main bedrooms, plus 2 additional flex rooms on the main level. Ideal if you want a dedicated office, a craft studio, a nursery, or even a guest suite. There are 2 living rooms, giving the house the kind of layout that older farmhouses often have. One room for everyday living, and another that becomes the quiet sitting room, the kids' play space, or even a cozy den. The home has some other classic farmhouse touches: high ceilings, a long L-shaped dining area, and a large kitchen footprint waiting for someone to put their mark on it. Step outside and you're greeted with a large front porch, meant for rocking chairs and slow mornings. The covered side porch is perfect for grilling or creating an outdoor reading nook. And then there's the detached 29 by 29 foot building, a huge asset. It could be a workshop, equipment storage, a home gym, or even a future detached studio. The home is being sold as is, so expect to bring it into the modern era with some flooring updates, maybe HVAC upgrades, and some cosmetic improvements. But the foundation is here: land, structure, location, and that classic farmhouse charm. Imagine coming home from a long day, stepping onto that front porch with nothing but fields around you, the sunset glowing over your acreage. That's the life Spring Hope offers. Quiet, land-based living without losing access to nearby towns. Our next home takes us west, deep into the mountains near the small town of Andrews, North Carolina. Andrews sits in a valley surrounded by the Blue Ridge Mountains, which means nearly every direction you look, you've got rolling peaks, tree-lined ridges, and a sky that feels close. It's a place where people choose to live for the scenery, the peace, and the simple beauty of everyday life. Outdoor life thrives here. There's hiking, kayaking, fishing in the Valley River, and weekend drives that feel like postcards. This farmhouse, priced at around $175,000, sits on 1.66 acres of flat, usable land, which is rare in mountain country. Flat land gives you options: gardening, animals, outdoor entertainment areas, you name it. The home itself offers 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, plus about 1,416 square feet of living space. 2 bedrooms sit on the main level for easy access, and 2 are tucked upstairs, giving you flexibility if you want guest rooms or spaces that feel separate and private. A metal roof means fewer long-term concerns, especially under mountain weather. The detached garage gives you bonus storage or workspace, which is always useful when living somewhere you want gear for outdoor adventures. The home isn't fully updated, you'll likely want to modernize the interior, but you're buying into a mountain valley lifestyle that many people dream of and rarely find at this price. Picture this: you step outside onto your land in the morning. Dew on the grass, the river close enough to hear on a quiet night, mountains rising behind your property. Evenings by a fire pit beneath clear sky, neighbors spaced far apart, and the kind of silence that city dwellers can't imagine. Speaking of the land, imagine what you'd do with it. Garden beds, fruit trees, chickens, a riverview seating area? Drop your ideas in the comments. I'm always curious what people imagine shaping their acreage into. Next, we're heading to the historic town of Warrenton, known for its old Southern architecture, preserved downtown squares, tree-shaded streets, and community pride. It's one of those towns that feels like stepping into a Southern novel. Historic homes, antique shops, and a pace that encourages you to walk instead of rush. The farmhouse at 123 King Road gives you one-level living across about 1,773 square feet, which is great for long-term convenience. It includes 3 bedrooms, a freshly updated kitchen with new cabinets, new vinyl flooring, and a beautifully colored exterior. Sitting on a 0.63-acre lot, the yard is large enough to enjoy but not overwhelming. You can shape it: a garden area, a fire pit corner, or even a small outdoor lounge. The interior has been partially refreshed, so you get a mix of move-in readiness and room for personal upgrades. The layout gives you a spacious living area, a practical kitchen, and bedrooms set away from the living spaces for privacy. Warrenton is a great pick if you want rural living, but enjoy being part of a community that values its historic core. The town often hosts local events, art strolls, and small-town gatherings that make newcomers feel welcome. It's a place where you can put down roots, where property owners care about curb appeal, and where restoration projects are common. If you're someone who wants a house with character and a manageable level of renovation, this home offers a strong foundation in a charming small-town setting. Moving east, we land in Lucama, North Carolina, a lightly populated rural area that mixes agriculture, country roads, and small-town friendliness. Lucama has the kind of quiet environment where you can hear distant trains at night, where neighbors aren't right up against your fence line, and where the stars still feel bright. This farmhouse is listed around $185,000 and offers 1,135 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and sits on over half an acre. A perfect blend for someone who wants space without being overwhelmed by acreage. Inside, the home shines with an updated kitchen that features open shelving, beadboard details, and a gas range, giving you that warm farmhouse aesthetic right from the start. The living area feels cozy, and the bedrooms are arranged thoughtfully to make the most of the space. Outside, there are multiple outbuildings, a fenced backyard, and a front porch ideal for morning coffee or evening unwinding. These outbuildings give you plenty of options: storage, gardening tools, a workshop, or even a home gym. Lucama, while small, offers the kind of community where people look out for each other and where life feels calm. You're close enough to Wilson for groceries, restaurants, and jobs, but far enough away to feel like you've escaped the noise. Next, we're heading toward Henderson, a town offering a balanced mix of rural land, access to amenities, and nearby recreational opportunities. Henderson is known for its lakes, its parks, and outdoor spaces, making it appealing for anyone who loves the idea of living close to nature while still being within reach of stores, healthcare, and schools. This 1926 farmhouse sits on about 1 acre and is listed around $175,000. You'll get around 1,600 square feet on the main level, with hardwood floors, a large kitchen, and a welcoming front porch that gives the home classic southern curb appeal. The rear deck overlooks a large backyard dotted with mature trees, a perfect canvas for gardens, play areas, or your own little homestead setup. There's no HOA and no restrictive covenants, so you have freedom to build sheds, keep chickens, create a workshop, or develop the land how you want. Rooms inside the home are spacious, typical of homes built in the early 1900s, with tall ceilings and long windows. The layout feels open compared to many century-old houses, and the structure itself has the charm only older homes carry. While you may need to update electrical systems or modernize some interior features, the bones of this home are solid. Hardwood floors, a wide porch, and a large kitchen ready for customization. Our final stop is in Castalia, a peaceful small town that offers big sky views, wide plots of land, and the kind of privacy people crave but rarely find at this price point. Castalia is far from hectic. Neighbors aren't sitting on top of you, the roads are quiet, and the land has that open, rural charm. This home is listed around $215,000, and it delivers over 3,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, about 1.2 acres, and, the standout feature, a 40 by 20 foot wired workshop, plus an additional storage shed. The home itself was built around 1918, giving it truly historic character. Original wood trim, tall ceilings, large windows, and hints of the craftsmanship you only see in older homes. The interior rooms are expansive. You can easily imagine hosting gatherings, spreading out furniture, or creating a home with multiple activity zones. The workshop is a massive value add. Whether you're into woodworking, car repairs, running a home business, or building out a creative studio, this building gives you a level of utility few homes at this price ever offer. Outside, the 1.2 acres give you more than just a yard. It's land you can shape. Shade trees, gardens, a patio area, maybe even a guest cottage if you want to extend the space. Castalia is ideal if you want space, quiet, and a break from dense neighborhoods. Imagine stepping out of your front door into open air, walking to your workshop with a cup of coffee, and spending the day working on projects without worrying about disturbing neighbors. It's rural life with room for ambition. And that brings us to the end of today's tour. 6 affordable North Carolina farmhouses, each offering its own unique blend of land, charm, and possibility. If any of these homes caught your eye, check out the links in the description to explore photos, maps, and full listing details. And if you want more hidden gems like these, properties with character, land, or insane value, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss future finds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.